gotta go all the way to eternity. I will run all the way to see you. I've gotta go all the way through time and space to find my vote, to see you, and I'll go.
This unfamiliar glare blinds me out, I'm blinded. Inspired my efforts to keep you satisfied. I seem to be losing you, it's not worth the fight. So I speak up, I scream into the void. I reach for a hand to guide me through the shifting land below. I'm running up, the walls are closing in. I feel the cold embrace of dust. We rise and dust we die.
All right, good morning everyone to a Saturday morning with the EDSC. Also, I'm going to modify Brian's microphone here for a second. There we go. Just it gets to where I can hear myself, and that's not good. All right. Wait, who is it? Who's talking to me? I think somebody else. I might be happy. There we go. Sounds better now. All right, get a little feedback on the system there. So we are starting onto our second match, or second event of the EDSC here as part of the Youth Drone Sports Championships. So the Elite Drone Sports Championships, as we kind of classify this event, it brings together everyone from a second grader up to a college student. So we bring all of our different programs together, put them under the same roof, and let them go at each other in a epic Saturday event. Now we run this kind of more traditional, would be a VelociDrone racing style, which is everyone puts down qualifying times on a track throughout the week, and then we organize them based upon their qualifying times, and then we run them in through a bracket on this. So right now, this morning, we have 10 people who have decided to pull a Kenny, as they would say, roll out of bed and start flying. And so here we are. I'm going to turn on our Discord audio so you guys can hear all our pilots as we go, except for the elementary kids. And we have a great show, or a great event coming up. Let's head over and meet some of our pilots in our first round. So since we have 10 pilots, we're going to do something a little bit different. It is actually going to be, it's going to be a 5-lane bracket up until the very finals. So it's kind of weird. I don't think we've ever done this before. Actually, I'm kind of making it up as we go. So the first one, we have Speedy Tinkles, Easy Racer, Quad Boy, Shy Dragon, and Daylight FPV. So this is what would be the second place seed, the third place seed, the 6th and 7th place seeds, and then the 10th place seed. And from this, the top 2 are going to stay in the upper bracket. The bottom 3 are going to drop down into the lower bracket. As we get on to match number 2, those numbers will be flipped. We'll have the top 3 will stay in match number 2, and the bottom 2 will drop down to the lower. And then from there, it'll continue to do kind of every other. Top 2 or top 3 will stay and go from there. So still a don't lose twice. The definition of losing, though, is going to depend upon which match we're in, whether it's top, bottom 3 or bottom 2. So that will get us all the way down to the finals, where we will have the final 4. So it should work itself out. I'm just kind of playing with a little bit of the matches here to kind of make this work out nicely for us today. So we are, I think, ready to go. Are we all ready to go?
We are all set, and congratulations to Vanadium for taking our first spot in the EDSC finals. Today it's going to boil down to one of these top pilots here to taking the second spot for the EDSC finals.
That's right, because the way that the EDSC is running is that once you win one, you don't get to fly again until the very end. Is that correct?
Correct.
That's right. So since Vanadium won last week, he's going to be out this week until we get down to our full finals, which I'm not sure when that is. When is that, Brian?
That is another 6 races after this one, because we have 7 more spots to solidify. And then I know there's a couple breaks in there due to Christmas and that. And then the YDSC and CDSC finals, so we're going to be taking a break from that week, and then we're going to be getting back at it.
Okay, so sometime in January. Yeah.
Yes.
Yes. Or are we going to run it until we get to 16 pilots in the finals? We can run this for 16 weeks. This could take us all the way into May.
It's gonna be for this first one at least. We're gonna do the Elite 8.
Okay, Elite 8. So 8 weeks. 8 weeks of this to get us into the finals. All right, that makes sense.
Yeah, we're 1 down. This is our 2nd week, so 6 more to go after this one. All
right. Well, Marty's taking a break from us today, so that means that I got to be not multitasking, unfortunately. So I'm gonna that's fine with me. Normally I'm sitting over here coding and doing something crazy because Marty has it under control, but today no Marty. So oh my gosh, I'm watching this course. Who made this course, Brian?
This is AK. This is for their finals course, and I thought it was a pretty elite course. So, and this is EDSC, the Elite Drone Pilots will be flying this.
Way bananas. More bananas. Pineapples, right, Brian? Pineapples.
Or oranges. Aren't you glad
Pineapple.
Aren't you glad Daylight didn't say banana again?
I think pineapples are crazier than bananas, though. So pineapples. All right, are we ready to go, pilots?
They are all set to go.
Okay.
All right, here we go. We have Speedy Tinkles, Easy Racer, Quad Boy, Shy Dragon, and Daylight. Good luck, pilots. Remember to breathe, shake it off, have fun. Lesson 5. And Easy Racer with the whole shot, followed closely by Daylight, Speedy Tinkles, Quad Boy. Ooh, Speedy Tinkles has a little bit of a fumble up, putting him now only about a gate and a half behind. Daylight overtakes Easy. Quad Boy. Easy has a little bit of a fumble up. Here comes Quad Boy right behind Daylight. Only a few gates, but moving up. Man, this one's a hard one to call. They are going back and forth. Daylight just trying to keep it nice and easy. Speedy Tinkles right now is seeing Easy in his sights. Now seeing Daylight in his sights. Only a few gates behind. Easy Racer right there will go on board with Easy. Moving around, taking this nice and smooth. These pilots have been training hard all day yesterday. Track got released to them just last night. So all they had was last night and this morning to start practicing on it. Shy Dragon keeping it super smooth out there. Not too far behind Quad Boy either. Cowboys trying to take it nice and smooth. Now it is 2 laps. Ooh, Easy Racer just through the little fence. Coming around, Easy's in front right now, but Daylight right behind. Daylight's only about 2 gates behind. Speedy Tinkles is right there with him, less than a half a gate behind. See this chase going on. Speedy Tinkles sees Easy Racer now. Daylight went around to go take the recharge gate. Making up speed. He says he is Banana, so we'll see how bananas he goes on this course. Catch him. Speedy goes down. Here comes Daylight. Speedy is still only about a half a gate behind this long treacherous tunnel.
There you got him in his sights. Oh man,
my goodness.
there.
He's coming around. Oh! This is a gate, but here comes. Can Daylight close the door? Here they come around, and it's Easy Racer takes the win on that one. Speedy Tinkles, Daylight, go on board with Shy Dragon and Quad Boy. Pilots are the best of the best. Definitely have to have control of their nerves on this one. That Dragon has awesome control over throttle. Quad Boy just finishes it up. That Dragon only a few gates behind. Yeah, super smooth and super tight through this tunnel. A little bit of a hit there, but no big deal. You just shake it off and move on. Couple gates to go. Shy Dragon. Shy Dragon finishes it. Good job. Congratulations, pilots. Daylight, Easy, and Speedy Tinkles. How did that feel going back and forth there?
Tinkles is pretty quick. But now Daylight knows the course better, so I'm a bit scared.
Yeah, coming in, pulling as he said, Kenny. And just not even flying the course. Gets a little bit of a walkthrough through raid in one practice round, and then it's just right there going back and forth with all of you. All right, here we go, round 2. We have Rusky. We have Raid Optics. We have Happy.
Are we only doing one match there? We're not going to chase the ace?
No, we're just doing one match all the way until the finals.
Okay.
Let's get Raid Happy. We have Rebar. We have J-Lo. These pilots are all the way from the Kid Legends all the way to the CDSC, which is our second grade all the way through college. Just keep it smooth. Smooth is fast. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, pilots ready? It's all right. You can work on it for next week. Are we ready, Joel? All right. Here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up, less than 5. And they are off. Raid with the hole shot, followed by Happy and Rusky, who had the top TQ time. Halo moving ahead of Rusky right now. Raid has only a 2-gate lead over Happy. And Rebar is right there too, only 2 gates down. Rusky trying to make a move. He sees them in the sights. We're gonna go on board here with Happy, who's trying to, has just a little bit of a fumble up, giving Rebar a chance to close the door here. Happy and Rebar only about a gate and a half behind. Rusky right there in the mix. Halo not too far behind, keeping it nice and smooth out there. Smooth is fast. Rusky has a little bit of a bobble there. Rebar takes it over. Happy has about an 8-gate lead over Rebar. Raid already starting his second lap. Happy about 5 gates behind. Comes Happy on a second lap. Raid is just starting to take a commanding lead right now. About a 12-gate lead. Unless he can keep it nice and smooth and steady. Happy through the recharge gate.
Your number 1 seed pulling in 4th place right now. Rusky all the way back and forth. We have Raid Optics leading the pack. A solid 10-15 gate lead over Happy, who is another 20 gates ahead of Rebar. A little bit of a shake-up this match is going to be. There's Raid Optics finishing first. We'll follow along with Happy. Happy. Hit Happy. There we go.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there was an easier way where I can just swap them.
Well, you can left click and right click on that, right?
Oh, on these two down here?
Yeah, you can click on left click there.
Oh.
And then if we have a third-party camera set up, you can right click on their name and it'll go to a pull to the spec cam on that player.
Oh, okay.
Teaching Brian the tricks of the trade here.
Yeah, I didn't know we can click these on down on the bottom. I thought it had to be in the spectator cam mode only.
Rusky. So this match, fortunately for Rusky, he will be able to stay in the top if he can pull out a 3rd place here. But Rebar closing the gap on him, only about 6 gates back, 7 gates back. See, it's a 2-lap heat, so Rusky's desperately trying to finish this last little section here, which is epically confusing. I don't even know where he's going. Just wiggling and waggling through that little section right there. Rusky finishes, Rebar right behind him. That was close. J-Lo finishing up his lap. This is an impressive performance by J-Lo.
Oh my goodness, yes it is. He's come so far, just coming here at Ready Tech Go.
I'm just blown away.
These super hard, extravagant courses.
Let's see if we can follow through this little grid pattern here. This is like the AK nightmare. Typical AK.
When in doubt, AK it out.
AK it out. Around the flag bend and into the finish gate we have J-Lo. Excellent flying, J-Lo.
Yeah, that was great flying, pilots.
All right. Finish up the results there with that. So we have Raid Optic first, Happy pulling a second, Rusky 3rd, Rebar in 4th, J-Lo in 5th. So that means our next match, right up again, Rebar and J-Lo, you guys are going again right away. Are we staying on this map?
Yes. Yeah, it's going to be the same map for throughout the whole entire thing.
All right. So we have We're gonna have the bottom 2 from match number 1 and the bottom 3 from match number 1 and the bottom 2 for match number 2. So that's gonna give us Daylight FPV, Quad Boy, Shy Dragon, Rebar, and JLo going again.
All right, pilots, are you ready? All right, here we go. Goggles down, thumbs up. Less than 5.
Now the bottom 3 are going to be eliminated, so finishing the top 2 pilots. Top 2, move on.
Daylight with the hole shot right there. Coming around, Rebar. Going right back and forth. I gotta keep remembering to click this. Quad Boy right there, JLo right there. Shy Dragon only a half a gate behind. Pilots just need to breathe, have fun. Let those nerves calm down. Remember, even though this is an elimination round, these are the best of the best going at it. Well, the Daylight taking a commanding lead right now. Quad Boy only 4 gates behind Rebar. And JLo only 2 gates behind Quad Boy. Shy Dragon is only about 5 gates back.
Quad Boy overtakes Rebar there, losing to second place. Daylight with a pretty commanding lead at this point, about 20 gates up over Quad Boy. Right along with Rebar chasing down Quad Boy. Click on left click Rebar.
Rebar.
Oh, we are right.
Yeah.
Okay. I can't see.
Okay.
Look at that right there.
Rebar overtakes Quad Boy there.
Quad Boy missed a gate. Watch him go through it.
Lap 2.
On the left, do we have Quad Boy about 3-4 gates back from Rebar? Gonna have to make up some ground here. JLo starting his second lap. Shy Dragon right behind him. Daylight about 30 gates above Rebar, so looks like he's locked in his position there. He's gonna be moving on. Rebar and Quad Boy still a 5-6 gates. We have about 95 gates in this whole map, so we have plenty of time here for these two to duke it out for that second place to continue going on. Right along with Quad Boy right now, trying to see if we can find Rebar in our sights. There he is right there, moving down that ladder. Need a nice smooth descent.
That was super tight.
Oh, they are neck and neck. Now we have a 1 gate difference between the two. Rebar must have made a mistake. Quad Boy has him in his sights.
Go, Quad Boy overtakes Rebar right there. Still going side by side. Let's go back on with Rebar. Oh, Rebar goes down.
Crashes right there on the bottom. Now we're going to head into the tunnel. Rebar's going to move up. Now we're going to head into the AK it up section, which is that crazy grid here at the very end. So we'll see if Quad Boy can perform a clean maneuver through all of them, or if Rebar has a chance to take advantage of this. Looks like Quad Boy's doing
Daylight's
great.
already done.
Second place, Rebar is fighting for his life right now. Looks like not going to be good enough for this one. Quad Boy will take home our second position on this match. It means he'll carry on in the lower bracket. Good flying. Rebar does a little diggity dance at the very end there. We got JLo and Shy Dragon. Diggity dance?
Diggity dance.
A diggity dance?
Frick fresh.
Giggity.
No doubt.
It has the most confusing section. I don't like. You have to. I gotta
Oh,
watch
practice.
AK go through that. Yeah, you gotta know that line because there's just hardly any visual indicators. You get lost amongst all that lattice work that pretty much all looks the same.
The great thing about it too, unless you're like a mastermind, is it requires practice. So that's what's going to separate the pilots. Because if you practice it, and you practice that section even, then you're going to get it down, and it's going to definitely benefit you. Very smooth flying, J-Lo, and very awesome smooth shot flying Shy Dragon.
That's great. All right, we are moving into match number 4. This is going to be back in the winners, or the upper bracket. No winners bracket until the very end in my world. Let's see where that one's at.
We have Easy and Tinkles. So Easy Racer, Speedy Tinkles. We have Raid Optics. We have Happy and Rusky.
You're out.
Yeah, great flying, J-Lo. How was that track for you? Being a super advanced track. Good. Yeah, we'll get with you about the quads and stuff too, so you can do even more practicing. That was very
can you
impressive.
give me a second? I have something in my eye.
Yes. Yeah, go ahead and take care of that. But yeah, great. Bye. Shy Dragon, how was that dizzy course for you? J-Lo, you can mute yourself, please. Sorry about that, Shy Dragon. I saw you unmute.
I'm still dizzy.
Still dizzy? Yeah, that was a...
Too many ladders and too many switchbacks.
Yeah. Next week's going to be a super fun one. I kind of like to trade it up, so it's going to be more about speed next week with only a few technical things, as the first one was a lot of speed and this one was a lot of technical, so just wait for next week. It's going to be super fun. Yeah, you amazing flying, super smooth. Great watching you.
All right, pilots are ready. Match number 4 of the upper bracket. Just double check where the cutoff is for this one. It's a little weird. Looks like top 2 are staying and moving into the finals. Bottom 3 will go back down to match number 5 to face off against Daylight and Quad Boy. So top 2 go to finals. Bottom 3 got to fight for your life.
All right, here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up. Lesson 5. We have Raid with the whole shot, followed by Easy. Easy overtakes Raid. Here comes Speedy right behind. And we have Rusky, Happy. They are just going back and forth.
All on the ladder right there. Speedy Tinkles down into 4th with Happy pulling up the rear. Having a little trouble on that first gate, or first ladder section. Rage and Easy right on top of each other there as they head into that hoop sequence. What do we call that? The gray crawler. Let's call it what are the worms in Dune?
I forget. I know what you're talking about though.
Kind of reminds me of that. Only because I've been watching Dune trailers non-stop for the last 3 months.
Isn't that with Kevin Bacon?
Kevin Bacon? No. That's a different one.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What is that? What is that one? Tremors. That's
Tremors. Yeah. Okay.
Also a great show. Oh man, I want to watch that.
They're going back and forth between Easy and Raid.
Racer onto his second lap. Racer. Oh, Raid Optics overtakes him. Racer must have had
Easy has a little bit of a fumble.
Here comes Speedy Tinkles trying to push for that second space spot. That's Racer right in his.
Oh my goodness. And Raid is right. Nope. It was just a little bit on the outside there.
Yeah, Raid's got a commanding 10-12 gate lead over the Tinkles right now.
Ooh, Easy overtakes Tinkles. Tinkles and Easy right there, side by side. Not too far behind is Happy.
For TQ, Rusky in the 5th place spot. He's been able to keep himself in the upper bracket in that first round, but
Speedy.
we'll see.
A little bit of a mess up. Give an easy racer, little bit of a lead.
Looks like Raid has about a 10-gate lead over Easy at this point. Looks like he might have this locked in. I think the race is going to be for second right here with Tinkles and Racer. See who can
go.
execute this lattice work
Off
better.
the
Here
newbie.
comes,
Wait,
here comes
never
Tinkles.
mind.
Racer
Remember,
gets
we
it.
are on stream.
Ray, they got a 65.
There is
Oh,
That's
Racer
very
and
annoying.
Tinkles with a close finish there for second place. Happy finishing up his lap. Rusky going through that final lattice work. Got Rusky. The
beating Raid, but I-
AK section. Okay.
Do you have an AK, bro?
If you even AK, bro. Bruh.
Man, oh man, what great flying.
Alright, that does mean that we have Raid Optics and Easy Racer moving into our finals. Tinkles, Happy, and Rusky are up again right now, with Daylight and Quad Boy joining the mix. Top 2 from this match also move on to our finals. Bottom 3 will be done for the morning.
I'll have to leave after this run, so whoever, if I like take a place, just give it to the lower person.
Alright. So we'll let Daylight fly, because always good to fly. We'll see if he ends up in a first or second spot, or if he will get knocked out. Brian texted me
Did
this
someone
morning.
did someone get kicked out of the room?
You should have Speedy, Happy, you got that. Rusky, you got him. Daylight, you got him. And Quad Boy,
Yeah.
you got them all. They're there.
No, I thought someone else left that was coming in.
Raid and Easy Racer would be the only ones. Looks like Raid. You got everyone.
Yeah.
You're good to go.
All right, here we go.
Brian's like, you coming this morning? I sent him a picture of this dog. I'm like, this is how I feel this morning. Just complete derp.
Well, you said you were walking in, so I didn't
know.
know if the dog was walking in or you were actually walking in. All right. Deep breaths here, pilots. Shake it off. Amazing flying. Goggles down. Thumbs up.
no room for error.
And we're off. Happy takes a whole shot. Right behind, of course, is Daylight, Rusky, Speedy Tinkles. Daylight takes over. Rusky now up in the mix.
Watch out for Rusky. If he figures out the lines on this map, your RTQ could make a comeback here late in the bracket.
Tinkles moves up in the second spot, but followed right behind is Happy. Sights on Speedy Tinkles right now. Speedy Tinkles has his sights on Daylight. They go down the ladder and around. Ooh, Happy has a little bit of fumble up. And Speedy and Daylight, a little bit of an edge there.
Top 2 move into finals. Bottom 3 are done. We do have a small exception. Daylight does need to bounce, so if he ends up in the first or second spot, then the third place finisher will manage to squeak in. Looks like Tinkles is into first place. Daylight chasing him down. Although Happy's only a gate or 2 behind Daylight, so this could get close here. With Rusky about 10 gates behind Happy. Happy doing a little flip roll through the finish gate there. Not sure if he realized it was lap number 2.
That was definitely not a happy dance.
A diggity dance.
Daylight trying to catch Speedy Tinkles, taking everything super tight right now.
Daylight back into first place. Tinkles and Happy on top of each other.
happy looking at Tinkles right now.
So many switchbacks.
I know, it's great.
Oh,
Ooh, Happy
mistake
goes
there at
down.
the bottom. Happy's sitting in an okay position right now with Daylight in that top seed. He won't be moving on because he has to take off. So a third place finish will be good enough to get into the finals right now for Happy. And Daylight does finish. So right now, our new race now is going to be for that third place
Speedy
seed.
taking second.
Yep. Rusty and catch up to Happy, but Happy on his final turn into the finish gate. That will secure his spot in the finals. Rusky and Quad Boy going to be finishing up our second laps here. Taking home the 5th and 6th positions overall for the day. Actually, what that would be 1, 2. Whoa, what was that? We'll put Daylight in 5th. Actually, Rusty will be finishing up his lap here. He'll take home 6th spot, and Quad Boy will finish up and take 7th spot, 7th seed or 7th place for the day.
Is this last race a Chase the Ace, or is it just one lap? Or
It will be Chase the Ace. Puppies.
I might be able to fly.
Oh, Daylight gonna spoil Happy's Happy's moment.
Happy screaming at the moon.
No, dump.
So now we see picture changing.
You guys
That would
can
be
run it
sad
fast enough, I
FPV.
can't.
Sad FPV. All right, what's the news? Daylight, you gonna stick it out for 2 races here?
Yeah, if you can run it fast enough, then I can fly.
All right, that sounds
Well, if you
good
fly fast enough, we can definitely run it fast enough.
All right, here we go. Finals, Raid Optics, Easy Racer, Daylight FPV, and Speedy Tinkles. Daylight and Speed, by the way of the lower bracket, working their way back up. Raid Optics, not the TQ, so we have no Iron Man rule. I don't think we'd even do that if we had it, but Raid Optics did come in, you can see, in the 4th overall for the qualifying time from earlier this week. Now, the qualifying time was on a different track, so not necessarily reflective of this one. Sometimes different tracks have different skills. Are we switching up to the finals?
It's going to be the same track. It's just 3 laps instead of 2, so that recharge gate will definitely play a role in this.
Wait, are we doing still just 1? Are we not doing Chase the Ace?
It's Chase the Ace.
Chase the Ace, and we're doing 3 laps.
3 laps, yeah. Chase the Ace with 3 laps. So the recharge gate is definitely going to have play a part.
Got it.
Where you're going to take
super chase or normal?
Normal.
Normal chase. The normal chase on this one.
All right, here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up. You have clean video. Lesson 5. And
You have me on spectate.
yeah, you're not.
Yeah, you're not
flying.
You're not flying Happy.
Okay.
Sorry, bud. Daylight decided
Easy
to
and
stick
Daylight
around.
both had the whole shot on that one. Couldn't even tell. Raid right there with Speedy Tinkle's not far behind. On board with Raid right now.
Oh wow. Oh, wait, what's your? Just pull this up. I'm just gonna move this up for us here.
Oh.
And give me a much better view. There we go. And then, okay.
Look at these tricky tricks of the trade.
Yeah, like we were pulled in pretty close there. I was like, I need a bigger field of view. Unfortunately, our camera doesn't adopt what their camera is, so we take whatever our field of view and our angles are set at, and we just ride along on their quad, so it can get really messed up. So,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Daylight right now with a commanding lead, about 6.5 gates. Easy Racer right there, but Raid is now making some short work, trying to catch Easy Racer, about 6 gates behind him. And then we have about 6.5, 7 gates behind with Speedy Tinkles. Easy Racer has a little bit of fumble up. Needs to remember, pilots need to remember to breathe, shake it off. You can shake it.
Shake it, shake it, shake it.
Shake it till you shake it. For this is 3 laps. Back and forth. Raid's starting to close the door on Easy Racer.
Racer
Please
about
answer
10
happy in the
gates.
chat.
Here we go.
Razer about 10 gates back from Daylight, 7 gates back. And pulling away from Raid there a little bit. Lap number 3 for Daylight, moving up. Easy Racer starting his 3rd lap. Raid starts his 3rd lap. Speedy pulling up the rear right now. Gonna have to find a 2nd gear. Daylight wants to secure his position in that final 8 for the season end of the EDSC.
Says, I gotta leave. I need these 2 real quick so we don't have to go on.
He holds his fate in his own hands at this point. If he can close this lap out, he'll get his first win and be the ace to chase. Finishing positions will matter for overall points for the finals. I'm stuck in this like loop of like slow jam. Just like give me something
Daylight
more
just
upbeat.
secures the first ace to chase.
Just gotta start smacking buttons on my mix board.
Comes Easy Racer in 2nd spot, followed closely by Raid. Here he comes around.
There we go.
Speedy Tinkles had a little bit of trouble, but now in the AK Tower of Doom. Here comes Speedy Tinkles around.
All right, first round done. We have Daylight with the first, Easy in 2nd, Raid 3rd, Tinkles in 4th.
All right, pilot, shake it off, roll your neck around. Remember to breathe, have fun.
Still got a huge crick in my neck. Slept on it wrong a couple nights ago, I think. Ugh, sucks being old.
Yeah, tell me about it. Nothing like some muscle rub and acid reflux, like Prilosec to wake up to. They're your best friend, you know you're getting old. All right, here we go, pilots. Goggles down, thumbs up. And Raid with the whole shot. Daylight and Raid going back and forth right now. Speedy Tinkle's right there. Easy had a little bit of a fumble up. Raid had a little bit of a fumble up. Not too far. Raid overtakes Speedy Tinkles. Daylight with about a 4-5 gate lead. As they're coming through the tunnel. And down and around. Raid trying to close the door right there. Seeing Daylight right in his sights. It's 3 laps, so anything can happen in this epic blade-to-blade racing. It's only about 2.5 gates ahead right now. Easy Racer's only about 2 gates behind Raid. And Speedy Tinkle's right there too. On board with Speedy Tinkles, we can see them all flying around right there. Trying to get through this little section.
Spike for some reason.
Speedy Tinkles going back and forth with Easy. Speedy Tinkles decides to take the recharge gate now. Has a little bit of a mess up. Gives it Easy to close the door. About 1.5 gates ahead though, as they go up this ladder. Daylight with just some extra speed right now. Didn't even know this track this morning. He has about a 10-11 gate lead right now over Raid Optics. Easy Racer trying to close the door on Raid. Easy has a little bit of fumble up.
Commentator's curse.
yell at me later for that during dough. Say, Sour, don't mention my name.
I like this course.
It's a fun little course.
It is. It has a lot of diverse elements here.
It definitely gets your fingers going.
Works your brain and your memorization skills, that's for sure. I can totally understand Shybrook's complaints about getting dizzy.
And they wonder why I do things here at Ready to Go the way I do.
I don't think they wonder. They know. On our third lap, we go with Easy Racer, who has moved all the way back in the fourth spot, but overtakes Speedy Tinkles back in third. Raid Optics trying to extend this to a third race, but has a good 20 gates to catch up to Daylight. Daylight looking to close this one down so he can get on to his rest of his Saturday. Get that win. No more Saturday racing for him. Just be done. I'm in the top 8. Call it a day. Comes around the final bends here through the lattice work. No idea how that goes still.
Ooh,
oh, that's a little mistake there.
I think he has a commanding lead. Man, congratulations, Daylight.
Sticks around and takes the win. Raid Optics finishing up in second position again. He will motocross Easy Racer out if Easy Racer can manage to get a third here, although it looks like a little bit of a problem.
And then
Might have. There it is.
Am I done now?
Yes, you are done.
Okay.
Sorry about that, Happy. Easy Racer will take home third overall in that one, and because him and Raid will tie for the points, motocross into third place overall for the day, and Tinkles will take home fourth as he decides to crash his way through the finish gate here. Might be out of battery.
Oh, yeah. All right, Daylight, I know you're muted and you have to go, so real quick, congratulations. And how was that with the fierce competition?
Well said.
He's typing, yeah.
Well said.
That's what I say, too. I mean, it was just mind-boggling. Oh, he's super tired. He just wanted to go to bed, I think it was what it was.
We'll go to bed.
I'm just kidding. I know you
He's
have
getting up
a
for the
bunch
day.
to do. And coming in, so you definitely secured a spot, the second spot with Vanadium there. We only have 6 more spots to go. So, Raid, how was that for you?
It was tense, but I would say what determined the overall placement was how well I did at the start. I knew like I could control. I could have won if I did not mess up at the start. So,
What do you think helped you stay consistent?
just remembering the lines, pre-turning a lot. Just knowing where to go next, basically.
Nice. Well, congratulations on the second spot. There's still 6 more spots to go. So you, Easy, and Speedy Tinkles. I mean, just in the top 4 here. Not to mention everybody else who's on, who's doing the EDSC, or some fierce competitors. So it's anybody's game from here on out. Easy Racer, how was that for you?
It was fun. It was fun. I'm disappointed with the last heat, but it won't happen again. Hopefully, be practicing more.
That's all right. I knew you were you were trying to beat Speedy Tinkles and go after definitely Raid right there, and had a little bit of fun competition with Daylight. So I think that's why he stuck around. You egged him on too much.
Go real quick. I'm about to go do some 5-inch flying practice at my flying field, so I've got to go get dressed.
Nice.
All
All right. Get dressed. Have fun. Speedy Tinkles. You there, Speedy?
I'm sorry.
Okay, it's okay. I didn't know if you fell asleep or not because being exhausted. How was that race for you?
It was pretty rough. I did not find good lines. I also just found out what the course was, or not found out. Started practicing the course this morning, and I do not have the skills of daylight to find those really fast lines, and ended up crashing out quite a bit.
Yeah, there's a couple, but like you and I, we have to take time to practice. Yeah, daylight doesn't even know the course and just comes through and rocks it. No, you had some amazing flying. You're always week in, week out a top competitor as well.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. I mean, I feel like not completely knowing the course definitely led to me crashing. As it'd be like midway going to a gate, I'd be like, oh no, it's a different gate. So
yeah,
that was definitely rough, but it is what it is. That's how these kind of courses are gonna go.
Yeah, definitely. Well, I'll be posting the course for week 3, starting either later today or tomorrow. So look out for the post in general chat.
All right.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, I think
I
that's
really
it for
enjoyed the
today.
qualifier this week too.
Qualifier is good. Qualifier
Yeah.
is good. All right. Well, that's it for today. I think, right? We're not doing anything tonight, right? I always forget. No.
We have EDSC tonight, but it's not going to be live streamed, so.
That's right. That's right. Okay, I was like, I feel like I'm missing one other thing today, but all right. So
Yeah.
done for today on the live stream. Thanks for tuning in. We have a come from Michael Polson. Not sure who that is, but great racing. Thanks for watching. We will pick back up on Wednesday with our Kid Legends series. J-Lo will be flying in that. We got some other great pilots, Jedi Wolf and Swaffles and Ganga, and some of the pilots will usually show up for that one. And then we're back into our schedule. So Thursdays, Fridays, Saturdays, our adults, high schoolers, middle schoolers, the whole bit. If you're interested in flying with us, go ahead and connect with us on one of those social media platforms. Follow along, send us a note, whatever it is, and we'll get you involved, get you flying. All these pilots have started typically within the last year, some within the last month, and have elevated themselves to some incredible piloting skills already. I think, when is our next big event with Multi-GP's STEM Alliance competition? Is that next week? Oh, it's like a week and a half, I think.
It's a week and a half.
It's like 17th or something. So we'll be switching over to that on a Thursday night, hoping to take home some more wins. Happy took home first last time in the quote-unquote beginners section, and Vanadium took home second, I believe. So we will continue to dominate that sport, or that series, if we can, and love to see more pilots from that move over to fly with us as well. Always looking forward to that. So, all right, that's it for me, Netizen01, and Sour Power, Brian Sourman. We will catch you next week.
Thanks for the race. I'm gonna go. Bye.
I always felt like I'm on the outside, never fit in, watch the world pass me by. Black hole trying to chase the sunrise. Every day I was on my own, can't see my hurt cause I'm a ghost. In the crowd I still felt alone, yeah. But then we found each other, and everything turned around. From broken heart to another, you never let me down. You never let me down. Ooh. Even when my world gets all fucked up and comes crashing to the ground, you never let me the stars, the more I just fade. Couldn't see how anything changes. Some days I could barely wake up. The voices inside, they told me give